today. Just wanted to take some time and show you one of my favorite songs on guitar, Tom Sawyer by Rush. Now, word of warning, this is not an easy song. This is for you intermediate to mostly advanced players. There's a lot of tricky stuff going on here. There's arpeggios, there's really weird chords. It's got a really syncopated guitar solo, but it's a lot of fun, and I encourage anyone to stick around with me and have some fun while we learn the song, but just want to let you know that this is a tricky song, so be patient. It took me a while to get it back when I first learned it. So let's dive right in and learn Tom Sawyer by Rush. Okay, so let's dive into the song here. There's 4 chords we're going to look at, and all of them start with this little pump on the low E string, which is like this. And then the chord. Okay, so it starts with this E chord, this E bar chord. And we've got... Okay, then we go to this E7 sus4. So take a look at my fingers here. We've got... So the same thing as the first chord. Then this E minor 7 chord up here. Take a look at my fingers. Okay. Then to a C sus2. Okay, so we got... Does that twice. Then singing comes in. Goes. So it's like this C-add-9 shape where we play, we go from the A string down to the B string, and then single note, and then like an A, regular A. You can just keep your fingers here, just because we go back, so it's like... Okay. And then we go back to the beginning chords, except we throw in some other fun stuff. So check it out. We got... All right, so let's take a look at that. So we got this E triad, which is a whole step up from our regular D triad we all know, except we play that open D. So we've got... It's basically an E sus4 with this second inversion triad. But it's important to only get these top 3 strings here. Okay. Then we go to that same E7 sus4, except we're going to take our index finger and move it to the G string and our pinky and move it to the B. So we're just going to swap fingers. See that? So we're going to go... So far we've got... And then we've got... So that E7, that E minor 7 chord, and we're going to lift up our pinky on the G, put our middle on the F sharp, then hammer back on with the G, okay? And then we're going to do that same C sus or C-add-9 kind of shape, and we're going to go, which is like a walk down into the verse, if you want to call the next section the verse. So it's like this. And just open G, F sharp, E. You could play open E there, but we're going to go. Okay, and that takes us into the verse section of the song. So this section of the song is probably the hardest part of the song, in my opinion, because we've got like 2 things going on with our fingers. So there's this bass pedal that's going like this. And then, I guess you could say, on top of that, or underneath it, or whatever, in addition to that, we're also playing this. So it's like, it's going to sound like this. With these 2 open, with this B and the open B. So it's going to sound like this. the same thing. With that ending as well. So take your time with that. I tried to explain it as best as I could. I've been playing it for so long, so it's kind of just instinctual. It's kind of hard to explain it. But slow down the video, watch it again, pause it. Like I said, take it in steps. You'll get it. It's really fun. And Alex Lifeson plays a lot of those kind of arpeggiated lines with moving bass notes. So I hope I explained that well. I was trying to explain it and play it. Slow down the video, watch it again, be patient. You will get it. It's really fun. So we come out of that into this kind of B sus chord with the F sharp and the bass, and it sounds like this. Really meaty sounding chord as opposed to just B. We throw that fourth in the bass. Right? It's pretty meaty. Okay, so we have that. So that's going to be one hit on the G, and then play the whole chord, a little Pete Townsend-esque, or Entre Nous if you're familiar with that Rush song. It's like putting the seventh in the bass and then playing the chord. Okay, so that section's going to go coming out of the arpeggiation. Open E5 chord. So take a look at my fingers. You can play this E if you want. I'm just muting it. It doesn't matter. You can play the chord like this. A little trick here. You got that extra E up here as opposed to two B's, or a B and an E. Either way is fine. Alex plays it like this. It's just really meaty to play it like this. No thirds. Open E5, open E power chord. Okay? So then we go, today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you, that part, and then Geddy plays the synth part, and then Alex comes in with this little power chord arpeggiated line, E to F sharp. We're essentially going 1-5-8, or 1-5 octave, 1-5 octave, to E to F sharp. So it's going to look like this, look and sound like this. You can dig in on that first note. Dig in on that first note. And then we go to Alex matching Geddy on the keyboards, and it's kind of like, they're like these thirds, so it's like kind of like minor third, major third, major third, so it's going to sound like this. Okay. Slower. Get that bass and vibrato. And then get that little slide off like that. And now we have the guitar solo. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the guitar solo here. I'm going to play through it once, and then I will explain it. So I got the gain kicked up a little bit. I'm going to demo it, and then we will go through it. Okay, so that's the guitar solo. I'm going to roll the gain off a bit so I can talk through it as I play it, but it starts with this little ascending little run on the G string. And give some vibrato to this this D note here. Well, some vibrato to all of them, really. So we're going to go pick, slide, pick. Okay, then we're going to come up here to the B string. We're going to go like this. Turn my volume a little bit. Okay, so. Okay, and the next part is going to be. All right, so it starts with this line here, then pull off, give it a little bit of a pinch harmonic. My volume's down, so it's not picking it up as much, but as you bend up that second fret on the B string, okay? And then we're going to play this really cool run here, which is going to sound like this. And give it that. So we got. And it's very important to get some vibrato, and then slide up. Then we go to our favorite place on the entire neck, E minor, or E minor in pattern 4 of the cage system. That little zone here. So then we got this phrase. Okay. Okay, then one more volume. And you give it a little slide down, okay? And then this really cool part here. Give it a little more volume to hear the note. So you slowly bend that up. And then we do this little tremolo pick run. The thing with tremolo picking, if you're new to it, and I still do a bad job of this sometimes too, you want to keep the pick flat against the string, not tilted. You kind of get that sound, so kind of get it this flat, keep it flat. And we're going to be playing these notes. Okay, if you're new to tremolo picking, take your time, go. Start slow, but it's going to sound like this. Okay? Remember to keep that pick flat. Okay? And then we're going to bend up here like this. So we're going to go. Okay? And then give it a nice slide down. And then back into. And that's a guitar solo. Okay, coming out of the solo, we come back to that little arpeggiated synth third line. So that's the difference from the first time. We do. Okay, so we're going to play that coming out of the solo. Just like before. same as the first time. I played through it just so you can follow along with the format. And then we go back to the... Now, if you're playing along to the studio, it's just going to fade out on that. When my Rush tribute band plays it, our drummer does a little fill, and then we go back into the third line, which is how Rush ends it live. So it'd be like... drum fill, and that signals us to go back to... retard on that. You can end it however you want from there if you're playing it with a band or whatever. So there you go. Well, that's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos on my channel. Check out some of my past videos, some song tutorials, lessons, demos, gear reviews. I got a lot more stuff coming. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.